Shalom, shalom, Mishpaka. I wanted to share something that came into me. I believe Father really wants me to share this. So I was watching the awful unaliving of a very innocent man, and you know what I'm talking about, the other day that happened. And I said, Father, he was legal, he had everything legal. He was sticking up for a woman that was shoved by the ice cubes. And you know what I'm talking about. And shoved to the ground forcefully. I watched 3 different camera angles. This man was innocent. This man was innocent. And I heard Father say to me, this is judgment. This, what we have right here that's going on, is judgment. And I warned you not to get involved. And if you get involved, you're going to be like Lot's wife and get caught up and end up unalived, most likely, or taken into one of these camps. Now is the time to be wise as a serpent, because they're the serpents, and innocent as a dove. And our Mashiach is the dove, right? He taught us how to go about this. So I just wanted to say, as much as you, in your heart, in your conscience, want to help someone when you see this, first of all, don't even be near it. Don't go anywhere near it, so you're not tempted into helping someone that's innocently being overtaken and hurt. Okay? Because your conscience makes you immediately want to help a person, right? You're not going to sit there and you're not going to allow someone to get beat up or stabbed or whatever, right? So we are to stay away from it completely. Don't be involved at all. Stay away from it. Take extra measures to go around it. Just stay away from it. So you're not tempted into helping someone when there's an innocent person being taken down, right? Wise as serpents, innocent as a dove. We are in those times, y'all. And those who make it to the end, they will be saved. Remember that. This is very hard. It's hard to look away. I'm not that type of person. I never can look away. I gotta help. If I see someone who needs help, I'm gonna help. That's just who I am. And that's why Father directed me. You just don't go. You don't look upon it. You don't go anywhere near it. You don't get involved with it. You don't join in. And we already know that. A lot of this is judgment. And we're going to get caught up in that judgment if we participate or if we walk through it. And even if you can't, say it's happening right outside your house. Close the drapes and pray. Close those drapes and pray. Fall to your knees and fall to your face like the patriarchs did. And make palal, tefillah, pray. Because we are in those times. And it's very scary. But we stand on the rock that bought us, and He is directing us with wisdom, chokhmah, and vinmah, which is knowledge. We don't waste our time with the world's wisdom and knowledge. Right? So I just wanted to bring that because Father placed it heavily upon my heart last night to give it, and I just didn't have a quiet space to give it. I finally have a little bit of a quiet time to give over this word. Be prepared, not scared. Be in Father. Stay in Him. Remember, If you're outside the branch gives dead fruit, diseased fruit. You've got to remain in the branch that bought you. And that is our Mashiach. That is Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay? And when we're inside that branch, when we're inside a Father, walking in Him, we will be guided properly with wisdom. We will be able to escape, okay, with not one hair harmed on our bodies. Will there be those that are believers and are called to be set apart, hurt? Well, the Word says so. Hold your head high and think about what Father did for us. Think about everything that He took us out of and woke us up out of. Think about the things that we're still holding on to, and He's still patiently enduring with us to get rid of those things. Think about that. And I love you, Ania Habatab, with all of my heart. And so doesn't the Messiah, our Father who sits on the alabaster throne. Now's the time to be wisdom-filled. Don't become obsessed with watching it, because a lot of it's manipulation, and they're doing it on purpose. Be aware and be prepared. Take breaks from your phone. Take breaks from your TV. Take breaks from the radio, wherever you're listening it. Just take breaks. Someone comes to you, wants to talk about it, okay, but take a break. So, I just not really focusing on it right now. My focus is on the kingdom, which is within. So our focus needs to be directed here, our hearts, and focused on allowing Father to overhaul our hearts and our minds, because they must be connected. They've got to be connected, So those who overcome the mind, where's that? That's I believe it's in 2nd Baruch. The 7 righteous ways of death. The first thing they said was they overcame the mind. It's either that or 4th Esdras. I believe it's Baruch. I don't have my book. I'm lending it out right now. And that's a big, thick book, the Sefer. So I'm not a big Sefer fan, or Sefer, or however you say it, et Sefer. I'm a scripture. I like my scripture book. So the ISR. And honestly, it's written right here. People get very upset when I say that. What do you mean? You don't like the Bible? No, that's not what I said. First of all, it's not a Bible. It's not basic instructions before leaving Earth, because we don't leave Earth. That may shock some of you. So, it's the scripture, it's the scroll, but it's definitely not, it should not be called a Bible, that's for sure. But if you want to call it the Bible, I'm not going to disown you or yell at you. That's your thing. But, yeah, we don't leave Earth. We inherit it. So, those who stay in Father and keep Kadosh and separate, how hard is it right now to be separate from the world when we have these devices constantly in our faces? Or if we have a smart TV constantly, not only taking our biometrics through our phones and our smart TVs and our smart fridges and our smart cars and the smarts everythings, it's also MK altering us. And it is. Can't really trust or believe anything that comes through it. So we got to be very, very careful. Talk about wolves in sheep's clothing. It just got heightened. with the dawn of this century, of these smart things. So, I'll keep it short. I love you all. Hope you're not freezing. Hope you're doing well. Hope Father is carrying you, and I believe that he is. I hope you have enough food on your plate and your animals are well. And I hope you have an extra coat to put on if you are freezing. And if you don't, please put it down in the comments that you need help. And me and the people that are subscribed to my channel, we will figure out a way to help you. Because that's what we're supposed to do. Be the hands and the feet that our Mashiach was for Father. And not making his name come to naught. So, yeah, you are loved. Shalom, shalom.